Hi, I'm Abby McHugh-Griffa, Executive Director of the Climate Solutions Accelerator, and I have an announcement that I'm very excited to share with you, but first I got to give you a little background information. Okay, so here it is. Hopefully, you have already saved the dates for our 2026 summit. That's going to be held on April 24th and 25th, and our theme for 2026 is going to be energy equals the ability to do work. So that's a broad topic, and under that umbrella, we could be addressing things like how humans produce and use and distribute energy, or what the practical and ethical ramifications of our energy choices are, or what the workforce development and job creation opportunities are that we will need to pursue in order to responsibly meet our energy needs. And of course, energy is related to power. Power is the rate at which energy flows. So that is very much tied into this topic as well. Okay, so that's the background. Here's the exciting announcement. For the first time ever, we are inviting the community, you perhaps, to submit your ideas for summit sessions. So we will have two tracks actually. One is sort of the standard, conference format, maybe presentation, workshop, panel discussion within a 50-minute time frame. And again, under that theme of energy equals the ability to do work, we would like to know from you, what do you think our community should be talking about and focusing on? What do you bring the expertise to share with our summit attendees? And we have a form, application form. Please fill that out. Applications are due November 30th. So now is the time, if you have an idea, to please submit it for consideration for inclusion at our 2026 summit. That's the first track. Track 2 is a different format. We're calling it the Climate Solutions Exposition, or I'm kind of more informally in my mind thinking of it as our regenerative Shark Tank, because it will kind of align with that Shark Tank format from the TV show, though a little broader. Rather than just necessarily business ideas, these could be solutions that are more perhaps focused on that advocacy side of things or community organizing side of things, or maybe it is a business venture. Okay, so all of that is welcome. And for those who want to submit for this session, we will actually have two tracks here as well. The youth category for ages 21 and under, and then the over 21 category. And what'll happen, you'll fill out, again, similar form, different form, but similar form, to pitch your idea. And then if selected to move on to the next round, we will help you craft your pitch. We will have a panel of feedback. I forget what we're calling them, but feedback partners who will then give you some suggestions. And hopefully, as part of your pitch, you will be making some sort of ask, whether for financial support or advocacy support or volunteers or customers or whatever it is that you need to move your idea forward and bring it into real life or build it. That is what you will be hopefully pitching to our audience. So as a first step to that, if you want to participate in that, either youth category or over 21 category, please fill out that form and or fill out the application form for a regular summit session. And all of those applications are due on November 30th. So please, please, please either fill it out yourself if you have an idea or forward it along to someone else who might. And now just to pivot briefly here, in these videos recently, I've been sharing some of the kind of what my own journey has been and where I am with figuring out how to best apply myself during these difficult times. And one thing that's really been on my mind a lot lately is the need to move away from perfectionism. Now, there's all kinds of reasons why this is becoming increasingly important to me. One is just that I am, more and more recognizing that my time and my energy are limited. And we have a lot of work that needs to get done. I do have very high standards for myself. So it's hard for me to even accept the idea that everything I do can't be, the very best possible version. But realistically speaking, I'm getting more and more comfortable with good enough is good enough. And also knowing that Perfectionism is a characteristic of white supremacy culture and kind of this, domination and control model that we have all been so locked into. Part of moving past that is just to be able to be a little more flexible with ourselves and each other in terms of, as we do present our ideas, maybe we don't have to nitpick every little thing, right? Like all the time and the energy that I have seen wasted over these past years of just people being overly judgmental. I'm so over it. So, would encourage you as you are perhaps considering submitting an idea, maybe it's not perfectly baked yet, right? But just put it out there. And we may hopefully be able to craft it together. And to the extent that you put that pressure on yourself to, be perfect, be the best, blah, blah, blah. Ugh, that is, I don't know, so 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. We're in a different era now. And again, we need to just be a little more accepting of ourselves and others, that we're doing the best we can in difficult circumstances. And that is all we can ask of ourselves and each other. So thank you very much. Look forward to receiving your proposals for the summit and hope you're enjoying the fall.